Hello and welcome to today's tutorial on how to set up and use the bulletin board system that we're going to be using for the Sunnycrest Online Bible Study. So before we begin, first thing you need to do is open a web browser window of your choice. Could be Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Safari, Firefox, whatever you use for a web browser. And then you're going to go to the Bible Study web address. Now this address is also going to be linked off the Sunnycrest main website, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to you directly so that you can actually type it in your browser's address bar. You'll be able to use the bulletin board system once you sign on after creating an account and have logged in. So I'm going to take you through those steps to go ahead and create an account. So first things first, in your web browser's address bar, you're just going to type in BibleStudy.sunnycrestbaptist.org and hit enter. That's going to take you to the Sunnycrest Baptist groups, Bible study groups, bulletin board system webpage. And as you can see, I'm not logged in. There is a button over here where you can log in. You just click the login button. That would be presuming you have an account already. You're not going to have an account. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is to register to get an account. So I'm going to do that right now. Click the register button right here. And this just kind of disclaims Sunnycrest from anything silly that might happen on the bulletin board system as a result of your use or our interaction with you with the bulletin board system. So pretty standard stuff. Basically just browse down through it and then agree to the terms. Most of this is pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to give a username. This could be anything that you want. I'm going to say test user is going to be my username. You can make that anything that you want. You'll want to give it your email address. And then provide a password. And then the requirements for the password are listed right there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Confirm your password. Make sure all of this works. I'm just going to leave that blank. You do have to put in a confirmation code. These are those fun codes that you can barely read. So just pop that code in there. And then hit submit. And provided everything's correct, you'll get to a confirmation page that basically just says your account's been created. However, the board requires activation by the admin group. An email's been sent to them. So basically what that says is we received your request to create an account. At this point in time, we are verifying all accounts before you're able to log in. So usually takes us a day, and then we'll have the account activated and ready to go. So you should be able to log in after that point in time. So once we get that information from you, we'll get your account set up, and then you'll be able to log in using the information that you provided. So I'll show you what that process looks like here. Once we've got your account activated, you'll be able to hit the login button, and you'll know because basically either you'll be able to log in or you won't. So you know, it's going to work or it's not. If it doesn't work, it's not been activated yet, or you've got invalid username or password. You'll just type in the username and the password that you provided. And you have the option, if you want to check, you can say remember me. That way you don't have to enter that information every time or not. It's up to you. And then just click the login button. And you are logged in at this point. You are actually on the board. So basically how this works, you've got forums, and there are different forums here. You've got a place for new members to go. It just kind of gets you familiarized with how the board works. Weekly study. Weekly study is probably where we're going to be posting videos from Pastor, discussion from him, things that kind of lead our weekly study. Weekly discussion will be a place that we can go to kind of chat with one another, talk about things, discuss things, and there's descriptions about what each one of these are underneath the headings. I'm going to go to welcome new members, and right now I've got kind of a test message under there so that you can see what that looks like, and I'll just click on that, and there's the post. I can reply to that post. This works just like pretty much any other bulletin board you've used, and then I can just type my text in. This is a reply, submit, and now there's a reply to the original topic. And here's actions that I can do to my reply. I can delete the reply, edit it, whatever I want to do. Are you sure you want to delete it? Yeah, I'm going to delete that. Don't need that in there. Something I would point out real quick is the way the board handles formatting, like bold, italic, underline, those kinds of things. Let me show you what I mean by that. This is bold text. This is italic text. It's a little bit different than a word processor. You have limited options when you're posting. It's not a full-fledged word processor, but it uses what are called tags to format text. And here's what a tag is. See, I've got functions up here: bold, italic, underline, quoting, and code. There's some other stuff, option you can post a YouTube video. So I'm going to highlight the word bold and make it bold by clicking on the bold button. You'll see the tag appear. So there's my original highlighted word, and see the little tags at the beginning and the end? That's telling the bulletin board to make that text bold. Same thing for italic. And that just tells it that when you actually hit submit, you hit submit to submit your post, it's going to be bold and italic. And you can actually preview it and see what I'm talking about. Hit preview real quick. And there's my preview up at the top, right there. So you can see it's made the bold text bold and the italic text italic. You don't have to use tags. That's how they work. For the most part, you probably won't use them. But there's some other functions up there you can play with. I just wanted to show you how that works. I'm going to go ahead and not submit this, but that's basically tags. So let me get out of here real quick. You can actually private message other users on the board. That's what the bin up here is for. If you want to send an individual person a message and avoid having to post on a forum for everybody to see, you can do that here. Notifications be like if you got any replies from somebody, you click that and it would tell you, hey, you got a reply from somebody. Or if there's some kind of action that you need to take with your board account, it would show up there. Quick links, basically just kind of an overview of your posts that you've made, any new posts that have happened since you've last signed onto the board, unread posts. It's kind of self-explanatory. Again, a list of members, which is kind of fun. Just shows you who all is on the board. And so we've had a few people already sign onto the board and create accounts. So those are the people that are currently registered. If you go over here and click on your name, you can go to User Control Panel. And this is all the kind of stuff that is like fine-tuning your account. So this will let you edit your profile settings, your board preferences, private message preferences, overview of your account, all kinds of cool stuff you can do in there. So that's User Control Panel. And that's pretty much it for the bulletin board. So I encourage you to sign on and do that and just see how everything functions. But that's it for bulletin board. We'll have another video to follow tomorrow. But that's the basic overview and feel for the bulletin board. I encourage you to get comfortable with it before we start posting things on it and actually using it. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching.